This video is all about getting Google's attention. Hey, I'm Coach Molle from the Visibility Hacking Movement, and this video is all about how you can get your business visible online. We're going to talk about taking your business to the internet and using it as a way to connect with our ideal customers. So if you have a small business, you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this episode. Remember the class clown who was like obnoxiously loud, but quite memorable? Or the overly organized teacher's pet who would do extra work for extra credit and just for fun? Well, just like those two, businesses are like people. They have their own personalities, and that comes out in the way that we show up online. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. First things first, we're going to talk about the 3 things that your website must have. These are needs, not wants. Then we'll talk about how to rank on Google's first page. This is like the Olympics of showing up online. And then we're going to spill the tea, the reason why Google isn't showing your page to anyone, the reason why people can't find your site. For this and more, stay tuned, roll the intro. If you want your business to show up online, you need 3 different things on your website. But the main theme of these 3 is that you need to make sure that your site is crawlable. Well, what does that mean? So think about your page and all of the text and whatnot that's on your page. Then what Google does is they go through that web page and they pick out all of the keywords. That's what SEO is, for example. And they compare your text to other pages online to see if it's the same thing or different. It looks at all of that kind of stuff. So it crawls through your web page looking for different types of things. Kind of like in the Matrix, the bad guys would zoom through, crawling and searching and sniffing around. And that's what's happening on your webpage. So the 3 things that you really want to make sure that you have so that when Google is crawling through your page, it bites the cheese, it gets the prize, it sees these things that it's going to help use to rank you higher and higher. So the first thing is you want to make sure that you have links on your page. You want links that link back to other parts of your web existence, but you also want links that are on other pages back to your page. Google uses this as a reference to make sure that other people are talking about your page, so we're going to, again, rank that a little bit higher. The second thing that you want to make sure that you have on your page are titles. And when you're coding your web page, and when you're building your web page on ClickFunnels, for example, you want to make sure that you have headings and titles that are descriptive and direct. These are going to be used as keywords when people are searching for your page and whatnot. And it's also the information that's going to be displayed when your search results show up. So we want to make sure that we have those titles. And of course, we want to make sure that we have original content. We're not copying and pasting our stuff from other pages. You can see that there are a bunch of web pages. If you're ever gotten gotten in that horrible state of feeling sick, having a symptom, then Googling it, and what you end up with is, you're 3 steps away from dying, right? And those web pages that you're seeing, a lot of the time they are copy and pasted from each other. So it's not original content. What I want you to think about is creating that original content on your own page. We want to make sure of that. So when Google compares us to other pages, we can then rank a lot higher because our content is original. Super simple. Another super simple tip to help you build your visibility in your small business, regardless of how big or small your business is, regardless if you work in person or online, is to simply hit the subscribe button here on the Visibility Hacking channel and join us, because every week there's new videos to help you and your business build up your visibility. So join us. So briefly, we talked about SEO and Google Analytics. We're going to get a little bit deeper into it right now. So SEO is known as search engine optimization. This is how we can code, it's not really coding, this is how we can write our website in a way that's going to help us rank higher in Google and in those other search engines. So think about it this way. If your ideal customer is sitting down at their computer and they're looking for a solution to their problem, hopefully you have that solution to their problem. What do they need to search in order to get to you? Well, they're going to sit down and they're going to type in whatever they do. Lots of people are typing how-to questions. Maybe you're a relationship coach and your ideal customer is sitting there typing how to build a stronger relationship, or how to talk to my partner about finances. Very specific questions. And so if your website is packed full of that question and keywords associated with it, the search engines are going to be much more likely to serve up your content to the person who's sitting there typing in that keyword. This means we can focus the content we're creating specifically to people who have shown their intent towards purchasing. So we can get into that a lot more. We can get way deeper into talking about SEO. But the other side of this is Google Analytics. This is where we can see who's actually showing up on our page, who's clicking on things, and so on and so forth. So we can understand who our audience is on the demographics level. We can see their age and location. We can even get more granular and we can see what other things they're searching for. We can see their likes and dislikes. We can see a lot more information because Google is always looking at what we are doing. And that information can be very, very helpful in understanding who our ideal clients are and who our target market is. It's pretty powerful. So if you have ever used these tools and you have a good story, or if you are too scared to use them and you've never taken that leap yet, let me know down in the comments, either what's holding you back or what was the biggest wow when you started looking at this data. Let me know down in the comments. Now, if you want to rank higher on Google's search pages, if you want to show up on the first page rather than the 12th page, then what you really want to do is simplify the navigation on your page and make sure that you have links on your pages that loop back to other pages on your site and that all of those links make sense. We don't want dead-end links. We don't want links that are broken and not going anywhere. We want to make sure that our website is functional and that where we are linking things makes sense. This is why I love to build sales funnels rather than the traditional overpacked homepage. A sales funnel is a step-by-step process where we know which action we want our people to take at each step. It's a flow. It's kind of like they're standing in a queue to check out at your store rather than just aimlessly wandering around a store that has no checkouts. We actually build that process. And so I use ClickFunnels. You can get a free trial down below. But most importantly, if you want to learn how to use that, how to tie that into your marketing, how to tie it into your presence online, then join us over in our Visibility Hacking Facebook group. And this is where we talk about this stuff on a daily basis. It's our favorite thing to do. We have live shows. We have opportunities for you to jump on with our coaches absolutely free every week and so much more. So join us over there, visibilityhacking.com. Click the link at the top of the page that says Become a Visibility Hacker. And that's how you will get entered into our group. Answer a couple questions so we know you're not a robot and you can come on in and enjoy the wonderful content. All right, my friends, I will see you in our next one. Until then, I hopefully will see you in the group and enjoy these videos. I'll see you next time. Remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. And just go live because your people are waiting for you. Go do it. I'm waiting.